Oh yeah, my factory is up and running. I had to do a few tweaks, but now I think it's working. So basically, I connect with the ship right here, and the sorter downstairs drains everything into these containers right here. It goes into the refineries, they're all connected. The ores that are left are kept in these boxes. After the refineries refine the stuff, this sorter sucks all of the ingots into this cargo container. This cargo container is accessible by the assemblers. This assembler is working in cooperative mode. This one is the main one, and they grab the ingots from the cargo container, and then this sorter sucks all of the components into this box right here. So for me it's a little bit easier. In case I want to see how much I got, I just need to come to this cargo container and I know all the components are here. In case I want to figure out the ingots, I can come to this box. Yeah, I think this system is gonna work. So now it's time to go out and mine. I do have a miner up there, so let's grab a bunch of stuff. Almost full, which is great. I got about 80,000 of iron and a little bit of nickel. That was awesome. And it seems like the ship is flying well with a full cargo container. So I think in terms of thrusters, I'm doing good. Awesome. So let's unload all this and then let's go maybe for some silicon. I'm still a kilometer away, but it's slowing down a little bit slow. The gravity in this planet is quite forgiving, so yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to stop. Maybe I should use the down thrusters to stop a little bit slower, faster, stronger, better. But with all this maneuvering, well, it wouldn't hurt to add a couple of thrusters in each direction, wouldn't it? Yeah, I might just do that. But for now, I think I'm more interested in trying to complete the hangar, because I'm gonna need a lot of iron. I have no idea how much, but I'm gonna try to bring a bunch. Here we go. Let's just connect and let's see it empty it out. So the refinery is already working on this stuff, which is awesome, and what doesn't fit goes into the cargo containers, which is great. And it's pretty interesting that the small cargo on a base has the same capacity as a large one on this ship. So I kind of know how many boxes I'm gonna fill up, which is helpful. So this one is empty. Awesome. Let's go for another thing. I do have nickel and cobalt there, but I think I want to go for some... well, before anything else, I'm gonna set up the assemblers to work on steel plates. I'm gonna need a lot of those, so let's just ask them to do, I don't know, 10,000, 5,000, something like that. So let's cancel all of this and let's go for... and the other one should be working together. It is, they're working together. This one is working in cooperative mode, which is really helpful. I have 420,000. It's actually more than I thought I was gonna have. So for the time being, one cargo container I think is going to be enough. If I need more in the future, well, I can just add one more underneath. Since this one already has a sorter sucking all the components into it, I can just connect other cargo containers to this one, and they should work also as component boxes. So, okay, let's just let it work on the steel plates, and let's get some more stuff. I figured that for the windows I'm gonna do a little bit of silicon, so I do have this one with silicon and magnesium. Let's go for this one. There it is, so let's see. We got the silicon here, and I think the magnesium is in front. So let's line it up with the base, so it's easier to fly back. And let's go in. first cargo container is already full, 42,000, which is awesome. I'm filling up the second one now, which is great. Okay, I think that should be enough. For now, I'll be back for the magnesium later. For now, let's just take the silicon. Nicely done. Oh boy. Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm gonna add a few thrusters and also some lights. Okay, almost there. There we go. Nice. So I think they should be good for now. A bunch of silicon and iron, which is great. So I'm also gonna set up the production for the girders and these things here. So I don't know. Let's make 1,000 of each. That should be good. Start working on those things first. There you go. I got some girders coming in. So let's pick up the girders and put the windows in. So how many blocks do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wide. I think I'm gonna use 2 windows. Upright. And then on top, I kind of like having the windows all the way down, but maybe I'm gonna put them here, like this, because I can see up. Let's see, if I'm standing here, but I would like to go look forward or look up. I think I would prefer to look forward, so I'm gonna put the windows on the floor. This way I only use one, this way. And on top, I think I'm just gonna add steel blocks, so let's pick up a little bit. I'm gonna use a few half blocks here. And in fact, they could go in into the windows, couldn't they? Well, like this, I think it should be okay. This little edge. Yeah, I think it's gonna look good. And in the middle, let's put a little bit more blocks. I think 2 windows there, they're gonna look good already. Like this is gonna be pretty cool. I don't think this has to be completely windows all the way around. So let's do the same thing here. Nicely done. And on the front side, I'm gonna leave some room for me to pass through, of course, for a little door. But I think I kind of have a different idea for this one. I think I'm gonna use a different window. 1x2 slope. That's the one. So let's put them like this. And I'm gonna go to the same height as the other sides. Now, turn this thing around. Nicely done. Here I'm gonna have a door, of course. Yeah, I think it's gonna look cool. Yeah, and let's see how can I close off this upper side here. I think it's gonna have to come out. This way. Yeah, it continues the same angle. It's pretty cool. Here, I think I'm gonna use a half block, as I have on the bottom. And for here, I do believe I have another block that fits here. And I think it's on number 5. Might be this one. No, it's not this one, it's the other one. This one fits very well. And I think it looks cool, so I'm gonna use this block. Go. Nice. I think it works. Here on the middle, I think I'm gonna continue the same idea and bring down a full block. In fact, it's gonna have a full door here. Let me just think for a second. So I'm gonna have the door like this. So maybe these blocks should be full blocks, right? To connect with the door. I think it makes more sense. Let's add a full block coming down. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this empty room here. It could stay like this, so that I can come here and have a better angle to look outside. I don't think it looks too bad. No, that's fine. So I have windows all the way around, and I still need a few more on the top. But let's close this side first. Nice, this side is done. Then I actually didn't close this off by mistake. I'm not sure if I want windows on the ceiling. I actually planned for windows on the ceiling of the hangar here. So let's put them in first, and they fit well there. So that's the right position. Let's put them like this. It's kind of nice to have some natural sunlight coming in. I do like it. So on the walls I have no windows in the hangar. And I'm considering if I'm gonna add windows on the roof of the factory here. It will be kind of cool. So I'm just gonna remove these blocks in the middle. And I'm gonna go an opening of 3 blocks. So that I can use the big windows. Yeah, let's have some windows on the roof. I think it's gonna look cool. It's gonna add some sunlight. And since it's gonna be 3, let me just see. 3 by 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. So I'm gonna have a little connection in the middle. And in fact, I was thinking about changing this to half blocks. So in fact, I think I'm gonna change the whole roof so that it has half blocks on top. So let's change it up. It definitely is gonna change the profile of the factory, but I think it's gonna look good. So let's just add all of this around. Nice. And let's put in the corners. And I also like the fact that I still have room underneath here in case I want to use this connection on top of the refineries. It turned out well in that sense. And by the time that I'm done, I guess the glass and the girders should be done. Awesome. So let's put in the windows. So let's go for the actual, not inverted ones, the normal ones. That's the ticket. I was just placing it wrong. Okay, so there you go. I think it's gonna look cool. It's gonna add some... and be able to see the stars. I think it's pretty cool. So let's see if I have enough girders and stuff. Let's just make a couple just to see how they look. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna look cool. Being able to see inside a little bit. It's gonna be pretty cool, but this is a lot of stuff to weld. So I'm not gonna weld it manually. I'm just gonna wait for the resources to be done. And then I'm gonna build myself a little welding ship. It's pretty cool to use, it's pretty simple, and I think it's gonna save me a lot of time. So let's add another door here. For the door I think I'm gonna use steel plates. I'm gonna keep the girders because I believe I'm gonna use more windows. And I'm thinking about turning this initial igloo into a medical room. Maybe a powerhouse too with a few batteries. Or maybe I could actually have another corridor going down this way to have a bunch of batteries in there underneath the wind turbines. I'm thinking about making a new design for the wind turbines. So I kinda don't need a connection going from here to there. What I might need is a few tubes because of the oxygen. But I'll figure it out later. And I might actually use the floor to do the pathing where the tubes are gonna be to transfer the oxygen into the factory. But for the time being, I'm gonna leave it like this. So I got the floor, let's just put in a door. I'm gonna put it in the same orientation as that one, like this. I think it's gonna be okay. Inside the walls. Yeah, I think it works. Nice. So I got a 1x1 and a 1x1 flap. So I guess that's not the one that I need. I think there's a 1x2. This might be the one. It's just the inverted one, but it's actually in the position that I would like him to be. So let's put this one on the inside. And perfect, it fits 3. Nice. So let's add another one on top. Oh, there it is, the 1x2 flat. That's the one that I need. I'm gonna put it here. I think it's gonna sit on the windows that I previously put in. There you go. And then I just need another one here on this side. The problem is this block here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this block is not gonna allow me to put it there, so I'm only gonna have... And I can't place it here, can I? So what I might actually do is put them upright, like this, so that it's connecting to the block underneath. And I think it kind of looks cool having the windows going into the floor, but I end up having the same problem here. So what I think I'm gonna do is just bring the door out. Just gonna bring the door out so that it covers this block here. And I think that this is gonna be okay. Have a little bit of an entrance. That's fine. It's not as smooth as it was here, but it should be okay. So let's just change up all of these ones. The one on top, I think can stay just the same. Let's just rotate it around like this. There you go. So let's put it like this. Nice. And then I can just have... It could stay on top of the door, no problem. Yeah, it can stay like this. And there you go. It's gonna be a nice little... Oh boy, I pressed the wrong button and that's what happens. So it's not a way out, it's just a way to connect the first igloo to the production factory. And it's gonna be enclosed, so in case I want to come out, I come out through this way. So I'm definitely gonna need another door here. I'm gonna need two doors on this side. Definitely. So let's try to put them in. I could change it up for these ones, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they might fit well here. I think they might fit, but I need interior plates, which I have a few. Awesome. And I could just extend this exit a little bit outward. It would be nice to have like double doors. I don't know if there's such a thing. Let's see. Double. There's double lights, no double doors. Let's see what sort of doors I have here. I could also use like hangar doors or something, but I don't think it's gonna look that good. So let's just go for one like here. And I'm just gonna extend this exit a little bit further out. So let's put another one of these blocks. And let's see if I have the ramp or the stairs, if I unlock them. I think it's the ladder block that has all of them. So I think I'm gonna add a ramp. I think it's gonna look good. Better than the staircase here. I think I'm gonna put it right up against the door. Where did I put the ladder? There it is. Like this. But I only have one door here. Yeah, I need another one. So let's do something cool. Instead of having them lined up, I'm actually gonna put another block here. And then the ramp is gonna be here. Let's see how it looks. This way the door is here and it's kind of like in a diagonal. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And I can just add windows on these blocks here outside. So let's add another door. Yeah, the problem is this door is in the middle of the block. And it would be nice if I could put it on a diagonal, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I think here I'm gonna use the other one. This one is actually gonna connect to this block, so this one is already pressurized. Yeah, but that one is on the middle of the block, so no. I'm gonna go back in that decision. I'm just gonna use one. This one here. Like this. Double doors, a ramp, and we should be good to go. So here I'm gonna use a different block, just to connect here nicely. And I think it might be... It's not on this... So number 5. Let's see where it is. You saw a block that I used before, this one right here. It connects well, and it kinda completes this line against the door. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And I'm gonna do the same here. I don't know, it gives it a different line. I think it looks good. Like this. A little design. Pretty sweet. But I could do something fun here. So I'm gonna go back here again, and I'm gonna do something that I used before, which is sideways doors. So basically, Problem is, on the outside I'm gonna have to bring the blocks a little bit outward, but let's put it like this. And this block goes away, and this way I have room to come in here, and then I go out through this block right here. I think it's a cool idea, so let's go with it. This way I'm gonna have like a window here, and then the doors will work in this direction. I just need to close this off. I think I'm gonna change this block around. And here I can just use this one right here, which gives me enough room to pass by, which is awesome. And do the same thing on this side. And that thing is gonna be a full one. There you go. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. Nice. I think this works much better. I end up having a double door. And of course it's gonna be a little easy to see when it's done. But I think it's working. I think it's gonna work well. And I can even close off the doors, hide them with the blocks. And this way the igloo, it's almost imperceptible where the door is. I kinda like it. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be so cool when it's done. So that's what I'm gonna start working now. Because now that I have the resources, I just need to make myself a little welder ship. Then the interior, I just do it with me, because I do have this nice little tool here. And the outside, I'm gonna weld it up with a nice welding ship. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. My nice double doors. Oh, that's awesome.